What's the thing I'm most scared of? I don't understand it, but we're about to face it. My name's Kieran Dodds, and I'm a professional photographer who's worked across the world in small planes. I'm a civil aviation approved drone pilot, but I'm still scared of flying. The reason I'm seeking help now is because it got far worse when two things happened. First, I became a dad, and then shortly after, this happened. So I travel a lot with work. I get this feeling just before traveling, this sort of dread, and I've tried to pin down what it is, because that'll help me overcome it. It seems to just be it's just pre-trip anticipation, anxiety. You want to get it done and get it over with. But when I'm on the plane and we're doing takeoff, it's that sense of exhilaration, but also fear. You hear a noise or a bump. You feel you're going to stall and fall out of the air. And I don't know where it started. I mean, I think I've always had that. It's a kind of natural feeling. But I think it's got more pronounced since I had kids. But I've just always had this sense of dread before a trip. I want to get rid of that because it's exhausting. The strange thing was, even watching YouTube videos of planes taking off and landing gave me that sensation. There are other courses available, but the British Airways one appealed to me because of the combination of pilots and psychologists, and then the option to go on a plane that afternoon to consolidate what you've learned. Made it. I was nervous during most of that. I've heard there's 130 people who are doing the course, which really I'm quite intrigued what it's going to be like.
Hi there.
Dodds.
Lovely, thank you very much.
They're around there. Spotted my ticket.
Kieran Dodds.
That's it.
There we go, Kieran. And you've got some photo ID for later?
Yeah, I've got a driving licence.
Lovely.
Yeah.
There we go, Kieran. Fabulous.
Should all be good.
Lovely. There we go. Help yourself to tea and coffee.
Great. So the morning has gone well. It's been quite emotional just seeing everybody coming with their different fears and hearing their stories. I wish I could share with you the stories. I'm not filming inside to respect people's privacy. But we just finished the morning session there and we've been hearing about how planes fly, all the different things involved, facing the fears. And the big idea is taking on that bully, the anxiety that lives on your shoulder and tells you of the things to be scared of. And there was a picture at the end he showed of like a cartoon of somebody with a ball and chain, and that was the phobia, and saying they were giving us the tools to take that, to chop that, to take it away and give us freedom again. I found that quite emotional because it's a fear we're held to. That's what phobias do, they hold us back. And it's when you face up to it, when they speak about this kind of freedom language, you realise we're accepting to be scared. There's a party atmosphere now, actually, people are chatting away and laughing because they're sharing their fear. And I think that's good to say that people, even folk who travel for their work, are scared of it. And yet I still have this anxiety. I mean, I flew down yesterday, I'm flying back tomorrow, and yet before this trip, what is it? What is the thing I'm most scared of? I don't understand it, but we're about to face it. And we didn't face it alone, because before the flight we had a psychology session where we were taught practical tips on how to control our breathing and stress. So combined with the morning session, we were ready to fly. It really was a case of one step at a time. At the start of the course, they said arriving at the course, booking it, was a huge step, the biggest step perhaps. Then getting on the plane actually was a smaller step than that. And then we got the narration on the plane, every stage narrated by Captain Steve Allwright from the cockpit.
We're all good. All normal. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and in with a bum squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Engines working perfectly. Lots of noise is good. 120 miles an hour. Just 3, 2, 1 seconds, the nose comes up, Nigel moves the elevator, and we're airborne. Give yourself a round of applause. First thing we do.
So we're on board the Heathrow flight to Heathrow today, and it's been brought into the air by sheer willpower of those on board and the courage of people facing their fears. It's been really emotional seeing what people have been facing personally. And just amazing testimony to the teaching and the crews. It's just amazing.
So there we are, that's our time at 10,000 feet has ended. We are descending now to 8,000 feet. Your ears will detect that change. 350, 30, raising the nose using the elevator, and a lovely smooth touchdown. Big round of applause down the back.
Just flying the plane. Heathrow to Heathrow.
So that was a great experience. It was so uplifting. I mean, pun intended. Just to be with people who have faced their fears. And also for me, I actually quite enjoyed that. Because I was going from a level of functioning. I'm traveling a lot with work. But I just don't enjoy it. I get stressed. I want to take control from row 15. Whereas that was actually quite enjoyable. And now I'm in Heathrow. The sun's shining. There's planes coming and going. I feel quite relaxed. I just want to get on a plane to like China. Let's go. Or America. Where shall I go next?
And the answer to that question was Edinburgh, the next morning, a chance to put this into practice. The bit of the flight that always gets me is when you feel like, just after takeoff, feels like you're falling from the sky. And it's simply because of laws against noise pollution. They have to reduce the engines. They also dip the angle of increase. You're still going up, you're still getting faster, but your brain gets confused. It's a common fear, but one that is easily explained away.
So we've landed at Edinburgh Airport, and that was one of the best flights I've been on for years. Whenever a fear came up, I was able just to ping it away with facts and a bit of breathing. Honestly. It's good. I do the course.
Thank you for watching thus far. I know it's not an exhaustive video. I know I don't give you all the tips that you require, but there is a book you can get from the course, Flying with Confidence. There's an online course to do as well, and also the in-person course. So I'd recommend looking at that material, but most of all, I encourage you to take that step. I was amazed to see a plane full of individuals who have various degrees of aviophobia confronting it and going away smiling and laughing and amazed at the transformation. If you want to see other videos by myself, you can see my Gingers of America series. I've been in America quite a lot this year before the course, and I'm hoping to do more next year. So please stick around, look at them. But most of all, thanks for watching and good luck on your journey.